Yeah, uti eda. These are some of the things me just say was meet me come na anya say be odisi ye no. Na wo ye so jania or ye friend say general onim na of man any other
any ranker
and
the assembly
offense.
But as a pastor they no aka ho ama me. Why a district chief executive pay? Menim say no dey a mentioning. Why a regional minister da? Menim say a man tall. What be ye
no. Why you back from because be a deputy regional minister. I was still region.
And son obey regional minister. Oh, okay. I know the meaning. But I say. And why
research now.
What can you name the account? Deputy regional minister, Minister of Local Government and Rural Development.
Yeah.
When I'm saying na Nedwane.
Yeah.
But I'm sure to say national chairman idea ya.
Oh,
national
organizer DA because everyone be national organizer na adwuma no we say we field marshal nti ba bia ewo oman we say me so ko na organize party no eno me no start for 9 years. I'm the longest serving national organizer in the history of the NDC.
9 years.
9 years. And I mean normally no 4 years. Nti ka oko 2 terms obenya 8 years. But 2008 Professor Mills winning ya be president no. Na yanya new government nti no ema ye hwe say ye extend the tenure no na abananya settled. And that gave me one additional year.
On the time now, Professor Mills be di akonwa no. Now we are national organizer. When are the Professor Mills didn't about power
party no as the field marshal and the Professor Mills.
That's a power ban no one sa no.
No dey o sa no. Nti the American say a history. From Bayer national organizer first term no, we came close to winning power. Obeka says Sabrina do ye kura no. Jake Echo the old late Jacobiche Belanti who said results no
no declare
who declare or castle honum. I know you my first attempt. Second attempt no me the party no e di anim as national organizer at the party no power. And it's already as say history is going to repeat itself. Say my be chairman na me the party number so close so close to power. The second term no say party no the mamia obviously na minti the party no be power na for next government.
National organizer Samre no na mo congress say ya na feel need to say you being the organizer.
Oh, I know about this time organizer there. About this time 3 days 4 days to the time crown now venue I started here juma groundworks and money are there. You will be in charge of the grounds committee accommodation work maybe any public and all sorts of arrangement. I was it puts an enormous responsibility on the national organizer. Now what he said, I better to need and send for Congress. About you to say no there. As any national officers are vying for elections, almost all of them. Into yatite committees and yate Congress planning committee, more air planning and grounds committee, accommodation committee, media relations committee, accreditation committee near the Omunina Yajuma. Into to say they make me I can say effectively no ya shada at the office no ejawum and no yes ejuma we dey amayo.
National chairman obedi fie nine. Catch me. Your success, your downfalls, everything as a national chairman.
Well, Ansana may be contested for a year national chairmanship position. No. Na party no, ewa bem akọ election. Ema ye lose election no. Vote margin no ye almost 1 million votes. And it is one of the most crushing friends and defeat I so far here in our electoral history. And now you see our parliament in so no. It actually by about 53 seats. And it was not a pleasant picture, to go and lead the party at that time. But suddenly, okay, you will be a party no, party no, 1992 no. Na meka ho Ansana party na kasa ye beti na meka. Tea party ni we after 1 year you win the election a formal government no na eno nso omampanyi dada JJ Rollins na me fa ne currency ye omo am opportunity say me serve as this chief executive fanti akwa enti enumu amenam akosi say yakoto aba 2000 na NDC edi enkuguo no na akodu ba bia wasi enya nipa bia won betimi aboa na reorganize party no inti party no te reorganization committee as a reorganization committee no na Dr. Ubeda Samoa and that committee no ano empanifo bi tisa Alhaji Muhammad Drisu the late Ambassador Lee Okran ene Alhaji Hudi Yaya ene the late Amabe Enyumado ene empanifo bebre ka ho na on the reorganization committee no eba say yenhwe na yen reorganize the party because that was the first time an NDC attested defeat in our political history. Now, me fortunate say I was also the youngest member of the reorganization committee. I call Ghana pro na ehwe kwan ye befa so a ye besan de party na besi hoye. Sabre na ye de party no ye call sa reorganization wie no and na ye usher party no into a national congress to elect officers on the managing party no post the 2000 electoral defeat. So that time no me a member of parliament of Antiakwa. Now it came to me say empanifo no me call around who say I have some organizational skills and talent. It make me a party no I'm a party no fan into my papa. Until you Congress time no proposal by say me contest for national organizer. At the time I was a sitting member of parliament. Now national organizer no a full-time job, very demanding. It demands your time, it demands your energy, and a whole lot of things. But as the party no who don't know. You dey assembly through money no. Me train me who kakra because na me say combining national organizer job, which is a full-time job, and that of member of parliament, was a very difficult exercise. But I had to sacrifice for the party. And I'm because ya 2002 as national organizer of the party. In this time, the year Juma de Boya, I called 2004, me Ampofo government. 2008, I called formal government of Samuel's Bay president, the Eastern region, Juma. In 2018, a bright year say, you call Congress. Me call me new opinion, Dr. Kofi Portofio. No, I am a chairman. I'm a vice chairman. I was one of the vice chairman. It made anything that I want to catch me say uncontested for chairmanship in the view. Until me can't say uncontested view. And I say city no about better ho. Means no. My year organizer for 9 years. I be the director of elections. I be vice chairman for 4 years. Until now, my teammate I check. Until my beard do no. Means me go trans here next year. Means me at the I drive a year party no. And no na me gina so a.
That was no matter form with a margin of a little over 1 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
Na sa nti na your report officer o. Oni say me experience. Man me timi ayenti. O be shira me na mako. Nti I went with the blessing of the then chairman na one contest election ni bio no. Nti ye call ya nso a ye koto aba no na delegates no so me. NDC delegates have never failed me. I've contested a number of times. Baby, I'm not contest. I'm not about because some of the German chairman summit me year Germano a man a year. Into your contest election, I'm winning. Ni Kanya me who said I was said as a party year say you better your one boom. If you say where there is unity, there is strength. And if you have strength, you are likely to always win against your opponent. Enti anche and a flag bearership elections. President John Dramani Mahama, former president, a contest with 6 others. A flag bearership contest. No. Contest election we I need now what you cry. And na idea be drop or me say. Your party yɛakɔ contest pɛn ɛma yɛwie saa flag bearership contest no a faction of the party decided say on break away from reform party no enya just about 1% of the total votes but they push us into opposition that net there me momo dey say e be kwa pro na yakwa akosra yenuanom a womu antimi win this flag bearership election no na yem from no mu nyina emra no meboa eye omampanyi dada John Dramani Mahama na ontimi en campaign into behu say within 1 week no na 6 other aspirants na aba party office so aba pledge support so mo ne President Mahama ebe ye adwuma abom nti anya ye wanwa say ye ba be the campaign manager for your flag bearer John Dramani Mahama no ye one of the persons a contesting no election no Professor Joshua Alabi and Obaba ye the campaign manager. That is to send a signal say we wanted to bring everybody on board. Near to me, Akonkondin. Ampa 2020 elections no. And once you saw by no, na NDC. Your team and move you vote popular votes, presidential votes no, from about 4.4 million to almost 6.3 million. We share your modern boss election. Now we share numbers na. I'm say it being shared don't see our party. No say yet me and move that quantum jump within 4 years. After parliament so in Kunya near our parliament na year 106. And also yet me epaja in Kunyano Emma yenya 137. Emma for the first time ever in parliament abakose muno ever Ghana hano. Yetimi de bibi a friend hang parliament e de aba e bin seed eno achi no so no e bra ye pe speaker of parliament in so no yetimi bo modern say e betimi ayi speaker of parliament or ye NDC ni ye right honorable ASK Gbagbe enti wo hwemu a then you can assess say adwuma de share yes and if we've been able to do all this. Now, the eventual thing that I can say, ever from government, because I am not here to say, I am satisfied with my performance. Say, yantimi, I'm from government. That is one of the driving forces. A pejamia, ama ene, masabe jina hose yentu aba ensama mbi because me botai kesi pa ne se medi NDC anim. NDC adinkunim na form government. The person media ye frame me a na describe him as the chairman of the leading opposition party in Ghana no. A china bi beba na ye bese society no. Na frame chairman of the ruling NDC party. And no any me driving force. And nti na sebe metiwe no me ma me afiri mu nanso ene yenye na yie kura no. Matimi adom for the past 3 weeks. Akọ 16 regions akọ campaign enra na me de campaign officially eba wieye ewo Ashanti region eye Konongo na me de ba na wieye se wo hwe manimu a you will see say manimu enyefe na meka na my voice so emma I had to struggle very very hard to attend this program because edu ba bi no ubehun say minuanom bi Ambassador Victor Smith and regional caucus leader, MP's caucus leader in Eastern region. Yenua Ebenezer Tyler bi and minuanum bi didi machia. Obia say chama yenimso abre but senia yenua Captain Smart program in the platform kasi odi ama we dey yenina bebo chidom ne do aba. Enti mesre ahwefo mo hwe me say if you see my face na my name no ayesa na ye obi a 3 weeks ne me nada
na o ma me so frame.
I started the campaign from the day after you did me ma me na otwe no ade chi ya na me tam me bag na me do mu ene enra a me ba fi e de me akọ from Eastern region de me call Savannah region from Savannah to northeast to upper east na me cross bar upper west. If you are Upper West, and I'm a northern region. If you northern region, and I'm a Sunday bar, Bono East, and I'm free Bono East bar, Bono. If you Bono, na me quite half. and na me see mahafo anadwo be say 11 betwa mu ba central region e be di 3 days for central region third day no na me dey be open youth and women's conference me open wie ya apɛ no and na me san ebu me ketem and na me tuto mu a ekosi hohoi ekoye meeting anadwo ewie meeting be 1 o'clock ade ehye be 5:30 na yesim na yekɔ oti region eko oti nso all the 8 constituencies and no see ekoyi free ho ene etwam free oti a ede be sen ko Ashanti region and na ene de 47 constituencies e Ashanti region madi eba na wie e wo konongo yebedu enkran no na abo ahomache beye no miensa nti anopa nso na nke se ka me rest enso no number of engagements na see share some other people near no mu ekasa because election time no aben nti sajumade na me gusu me free ho me de be rest studio nti it's been a grueling electioneering campaign but very exciting because maybe ameko in all the 16 regions no sania party ma ejime awa 2 ene emwa omode aboa me ene goodwill support and show of love no enu nti ema me bre no bakra de be che na ebre no so ate na me de aba ba ye adwuma Ashanti region yem the climax of my campaign no ebre me bedu airport edomo a be share me airport ede me call party headquarters ene edomo a one volunteer here. I had about 38 constituency chairmen who were following me in the Ashanti region to do my campaign. They have given me a huge endorsement. Now Ashanti region so Florida. Unya Florida vosa. Let's say oko. Intimeda yen constituency ni regional executives ni na ase. For warm reception any show of love. Omode ema me a enne me de campaign aba na wie no bigide ni ma hwehwe mu no se delegates eba aba beto aba ayi leaders a ombedi party enu no will assess my performance, will assess my commitment, dedication and loyalty to this party. Out of my 60 years amadi was assessed no me dey 30 years non-stop and assume NDC non-stop 30 years non-stop from 1992 Average 2022. Every time bia no na me ye adwuma bi either full time in opposition or in government with this some party. 30 years non-stop and I dey aye NDC mu adwuma. And I believe sir the experience that I've acquired over the years any jumadi amadiama party no so we share your results in your 2020 election no more. It will tell you say I was really the game changer when I came and took over the party. Many team and a year juma. Team where you two about a year no. I believe in teamwork. In team modern say you better build strong teams. Yeah, they are juma. That team no, any teamwork no, is what has propelled us to where we are today. And I believe that going into the 2024 elections, no, we win the election and form the next government and bring the smiles back on the faces of our team supporters and even Ghanaians at large. If it's a Ghana for one more bread, Ghana for issue, Ghana for a charity because of the bad economic policies. And the NDC has become the only hope for Ghanaians. Is to prepare ourselves to take over power and form the next government.
Within the Ofosu Ampofo, National Chairman, NDC. Honorable Obepe Chairman, the Uko Kofi Portofio, no the then Chairman. Who have contest to be Busa or Bibiana?
Oh, there be many also be Bisa Bibia. Ubiana said, we see you not there for. Maybe one of the things among young political life, Mone say, we were mentors. My show, my guide them steps in all the decisions that I take in my political life. In the answer, I may take decisions. Biano, the moment they want phobia, the consult to them. I'm a boy, and Nakra me chairman Ukraino. I continue to consult them in any political decisions that I take about my political future.
Member one kasa campaign is so proper, but men who say we youth organizer and communications director, or much so giddy minim. Say we our friend 1 hour can be another question. If you have anything to say.
Well, me just say na me failed. Until no, Juma na na tell be a sorry anopa anaju and ebafi. Until what was happening in the media na ebi o ha na me nim, but my attention was drawn to it. And as a leader and father of those 2 young men, I have spoken to each of them. Now, mahu say afutuo ne kasachire na medema omo no omo atie no wasopom enti eniama ekoso no obehu say free na ekọ no ye hu say eniama no because I say opanyi entranfie ama sedua enfo enti we spoken to them enu motu onfo election there ye kwa ye tie bia no to lose an election is not easy, to swallow your defeat is not easy. Me da bia me ka chan konfo say you must always see it as the toss of the coin. One side ever basro at any time. You are either victorious or you are unable to win. So when we need election, I feel we are. Me tibia no a brief from about me winning election. Now say I make around see me what chairman for be from Ababio for. Say or no or the chairman and we be true no. And no nya botra akotena se ya and no ya adwuma no wasan ba bi ntia from chairman Ababio for. It's a lesson that all of us I will see you here. You to about I will say it me enya abotre. Sometimes when we act on impulse and someone even nimukra no bia be catch. Say me say no me hu we one very careful. With me overreact. Me ti be cry say yes we be adwuma tie JM o say de ben de ben. Obi a ma ba be fa party no. President Mahama e wa ban mu no o contest election no yenya 4.4 million votes. They be take it over as chairman. No, you move your vote to 6.3. Until then, I just say, "May you You see, one of the things are any public, yeah, there be a see any very careful. They say, yet the party move. You need to be more fast. On the way party, you move in your J woman. They don't buy party. No, I don't want to mention names, but I'm saying that people who claim to love. John Mahama more than us. No. President Mahama, you know, you move no higher share politics nasi o. 1997, when President Mahama na swear into Parliament on one day. In here we are Parliament, 7th January 1997. Oh yeah, Deputy Minister for Communication, and I'm also Deputy Minister for Eastern Region. I hear Juma Bompa. Because he's regional minister, and now Obaba ye friends vice president. And then the Juma sa Obaya me sambe local government minister no, and na emuno Obaya president. Inti Juma ya ye no, and now fi bra me ye national organizer of the party no. Now President Mahama director of communication of the party. Around that time, the President Mahama was the director of communication of the party. That time, no, not sa internet near the na be ni ho. Into me as national organizer, near press conference, now or church statement near Kenya. I just am parliament. Near kwa photocopies. Na ye de share envelope mu. Na ma church tachima edin was here. Na ma church kumase. Na ma church tamale. Na ma church bolga. Na ma church takrade. Na ma church hu. Na ma call the plan station. Na me de envelopes no akwa command drivers no me communicators no aba be share buses no anopa station ansa no makọ radio stations e de akwa defend the party no. That is how far we have come. I na de ya abefo ne boy ensa no na ekọ. Those were the times ya de Tata pickup we hear me 19th year the best car that me as national organizer no Tata pickup. Tata pickup. And I know the best because now me use a old design pickup beer. Minimum penny ya crisis upon. And I know yet national organizer no maybe did not there. Not car na I am Mrekrana and never ready to come. Into 3 years na around that time, na electoral commission for you to about they give some logistical support to political parties. And umbrella I'm say 2 or 3 Tata pickups. Nah, national organizer, the best car I was using at that time as national organizer and was Tata Pickup. Now we have a number to Tata Pickup mu Eddie Eko wa Eddie akwa campaign, akwa programs, akwa training club for. Ya nana nkasa nko pe ayinum. Enso no ane yede beko. Na yede akwa adwuma. Nti we have really sacrificed a lot to bring the party to where it is now. At a point in time, na me national organizer. Na me san ye MP no. Si enya by election wo ba bia. Na ka yede ba me wo parliament na Nizan Terrano. That Nizan Terrano no so around that time no. Now it was the top of the range. And now the chow be kra me sure say obeje. Na San Nizan Terrano no. Na eno na me de koma parliamentary aspirants no. Ye ko by election because mu nika and na we say wa we PC no so you must look a little okay in the eyes of the electorate. Na me de me ka akwa akoma wo. No or the campaign. Na me mafa Tata Pickup no. Na me so me de nam as organizer. You see, why we have brought this party, what we have done for this NDC party, and we have brought it. Sometimes, I was see a cancer story, na emrantie ne mabawa abamuno. Who say a lot of people have sacrificed to bring the party to where it is now. It is a would we now see allegations in someone for can. I thought the beer na I say we di na what can say inform born in town because
maybe so na. Because I am not a member of your party, but you are my elder. So some of the things when I hear, I ask, is it Ofosu Ampofo go to Easter conventions and sing and he dance? Or is it different Ofosu Ampofo? I'll ask you all of those things.
Well,
then Ghanaians would know your answer and it settles the matter.
Well, I'll answer what the law permits me and the system permits me to answer. Because me I never want make one something say. Yeah, party in penny for you know. Yeah, swear oath of secrecy. I say party adwuma na and then some nyina na better na bonten. E can party mo.
But general secretary say money evidence be am court.
Well, I completely disagree with that because me not sure so can say so can there.
How do you know no one voice when you audited
so can
and edited and yet nest and yet doctor and yet midwife.
Mr. So can there that is not the case.
Okay. What's the money evidence?
Because you need evidence and can court. You talk about no. We assembled all our materials. Yet the audit team by young graduates, sharp guys, by party officer, EcoG and pink sheets from all the 40,000 plus friends and police stations. Analyze all our pink sheets, even where there were infractions here and there. Intino say in the case, we wouldn't have gone to the court in the first place. If you say this is an election year. Yeah, you call electoral commission and say no. Almost some results no be say 5 times. I know be say electoral commission for say what is your final results? New results on back. Until there were challenges with the elections, and that is why we went to court. If there were no challenges, we wouldn't have gone to the Supreme Court to seek the court to intervene in our matter. Until I know the details no, but I believe say we had a very, very, very strong case. And Sana. You prepare your court.
Maybe it's a question, maybe name how I may answer. Are you for Mahama or Dufo?
I have worked for John Dramani Mahama. I've worked under him as vice president. I've worked under him as president. I have served him as the flag bearer of the NDC. I have served him with loyalty, commitment, and dedication all along. And he will be the first person to admit, he said, as a national chairman of the party, I've been there for him throughout. Into any time President Mahama lead a party, I will give him my 200% support because I've worked with him and I know the stuff that he's made of, and I believe that he represents the best hope for Ghana. But because me determine who becomes the flag bearer of the party, what we will always do is to create the level playing field. Obi or person or contest election be a better Abamano.
But in your heart, you support Mahama.
I support him 100%. And I've supported him always. Always. And anytime our delegates decide to vote for him as our flag bearer, he will receive my 200% support. And I'll be prepared to kill myself for him to realize his political ambition. And that is what I have done. I'm not a vice president or acting president, Mills Efrimu, Yamin Fan the Crency, I'll be a servo on a spy term. Or somebody president, I Kotuaba 2016. I've always been there for him. This whole issue of Ofosu Ampofo anti-Mahama, meaning maybe free by.
Anka mebusa, that's why anti-Mahama.
I don't even.
Our Facebook say, me my own swear, say you are not anti-Mahama. Yeah, I mean he's written more same messages more than 15 times.
Me say, you Mr. say.
How say my main kind of audience, Captain, please. Can he swear he's not pushing for anti-JM work against JM and the NDC to remain in a blah, 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 this anti-thing? He's called Daniel Mens, if that's his real name.
You know, they don't know what goes into this party work. They don't know what effort goes into it. They don't know the behind-the-scenes things to get to where we are. They don't know what myself and President Mahama have done, you know, as a collective and as in our individual capacities. A pushy party sometimes I tend to forgive the people who, out of ignorance, sorry, Ekeka and Samo Mokano. I have worked with President Mahama. I love him. I am committed to him, and I will always be there for him. Except that I am not the person who decides eventually who becomes the flag bearer of the party. A process and a form. Process no. A election and a tuaba. Emma and delegates at the constituency level. It determine who becomes the flag bearer of the party. It doesn't lie in my mouth to say, me sorry, I don't know be at me. Come in kwa. Anka Juma, President Mahama, a year, campaign or wage year. But be the party no drew in the 2020 elections. No, say if I had my way, but I don't have my way because there's a constitution to guide us. I would have said, sir, Anka, yeah, man, and twas na onkoye jumana undi nkunimai. But that's democracy. Until when people also come in, let's create an opportunity for other people to also try their luck. After all, in 2019. You a flag bearership election. No, independence and then be contested here. Only about 95% of the total votes are casted here. Emma 5% na kaya no. Independence and nature cry on day because independence and charge there 5. Nature no who's na usi chanafa. President Mahama timinya 94 and we just subscribe man independence and obi anya 1%. Anka watimi aye but oja 5. And I'm not sure how to do my look, the work that I have done. Professor Mills, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, as the running meeting. Now I'm a national organizer. Yet 2 campaign teams. Professor Mills' campaign team and John Mahama's campaign team. Me as national organizer, they attached me to President Mahama's campaign team. And I'm a deputy by then, of Ayabuati Injan. And also, no, echo attached President Mills and so campaign team. And you know, campaign throughout the whole country. It is Obi, I want to campaigns. I want to campaign group back home. You know the bond a bound in the could say, Utimi Winnie ya obey a vice president. Means no. Onua or modern banner, yet me paja me free. A year Eastern region by me local government minister. A Juma men and a by year, Bramia local government minister. A Juma year. And so together, when we created the new districts and all the other things that we did to push decentralization agenda forward, it brought me very, very close to President Mahama, not him alone, but the family as well. And the kind of close relationship now, it goes beyond what people see, on the surface. It goes deeper. And he knows, and I know, there are people who always want to fund this issue of anti-Mahama. I don't even understand what anti-Mahama means. They should define what anti-Mahama means, because I don't understand what anti-Mahama means.
All right, Ofosu Ampofo, national chairman of the NDC, say 200% support for John Dramani Mahama. There will not be any presidential flag bearership contest to cry in the NDC. All right. But the constitution one party the money to me man coin. Until recently, you worked closely with your General Secretary, Johnson Sedun Ketia. How did you guys get here?
Well, I cannot tell, because I still work closely with him. And as a national chairman, we work very closely. We don't have any problem. You meeting, you see, meeting, functional executive meeting, a fake meeting. I chair the meeting, and we take decisions. The party is running.
Mokasa, apart from some committee, when was the last time you spoke to him on the phone?
Oh, we always talk.
On the phone?
We always talk. Recently, like I say, I have been on the campaign trail for almost 3 weeks. Very, very intensive campaign. And we are in a campaign. Whilst we are doing a campaign, until BBC, you can say BBSC, let's compare notes. Even whilst we were campaigning, I think Eastern Region, Ambassador Smith is here when there were challenges with Eastern Regional Congress. We had to confer among ourselves to find a solution to it. And we talk to each other to see Kwame never first as a challenge with me resolve, because there is no vacuum in the party. There is leadership, and that leadership must be exercised. And of course, we are exercising that leadership at the year Juma.
This may be a course of fire working closely, leadership in place in your party. Why both of you contesting each other, or he contesting?
Well, there is no that we are not contesting each other. I'm the national chairman of the party. I'm a tell my dear mommy. I'm here, Majuma. And see, I have decided to seek for re-election. And so I'm not contesting anybody's position. That's the simple matter. And see, I am not contesting anybody's position. To be fair, no, I'm not contesting anybody. I am seeking re-election. And he had decided to come and contest the position.
Did you guys, Mokasa, what say, well, baby, and now all of a sudden, boom.
Well, the truth of the matter is that I'm sure say party Mpenifo are happy about the situation we find ourselves in. Because I, myself, am not happy about the situation we find ourselves in. Yes. Because we work closely together. I've been in the party, and I worked for nearly 5 years in the party as an Oba. Party headquarters have a contest for general secretary election.
Before nobody did general secretary, you know why you do headquarters?
My year Juma as national organizer for over 4 years, and son of the general secretary. Yes. And Oba and also no. He came on conditions as I met twice for year organizer Juma there, and the Oba have a contest near year Juma. And we've worked, have one of the best working relations. I
said you can take us as a war, because why your national organizer the Oba general secretary?
That was the condition under which he came to contest for the general secretaryship. And he cannot deny this, because Obama said, Majina dear, met was why organizer Jumane there, and the Obama have a contest as general secretary because he want to work with me.
And say, you guys don't want to work together.
We are working.
Are you sure?
Most of the questions are not directed at me, because I wish you said, come from Robinson and say, why is it happening that way?
No, well, we are trying to get him online. I want to see how both of you would, just for the fun of it.
And I have tried as much as possible, sir. I will not respond to some of the issues that are happening in the party today, because, you see, we have a party constitution now. Menya chairman kwa, I'm also a leader of the party.
Okay.
Until no, I want to exercise leadership. And I try as much as possible, say, I will not descend into the arena of conflict.
Okay.
Yeah, creative problem. I'm a boy, yeah, and say, you know that I'm the youngest chairman in the history of the party.
Oh.
I am party, you know, septuagenarians. I can't. One more the party than we now. Nobody by 70 years plus. Ambassador A. Munufi and Mr. Isifu Ali. They are the first co-chairman of the party in 1992. No, they were advanced in age. I'm free one of Dr. Beda Samoa, a chairman of the party. On also be chairman of the party, no na neafi. I'm going nimpa. On free one and Dr. Kwamnaji, as we be chairman for 2 terms. On also nanim fear no akwanim. Free one and Dr. Kofi Potofi, ebedi a chairman of the party. On also name fear akwanim. Menkwana Ebra me chairman no 56 years. Until I'm the youngest chairman in the history of the party. And my prayer was that Nyame party mean keep pulling together. You see, because party be over. And you know one of the things that happened, say, during my tenure as leader of the chairman of the party, and founder of the party, no, Nyame Eton Sanfre, no. When say in some parties, no, when the founder of the party passes on, I thought there be a keeping the unity and cohesion of the party, it becomes a challenge. But the team managing party, no, out of the stormy waters, NDC is at peace with itself. NDC has become one of the attractive brands. NDC are the party of choice. Going into the 2024 elections, no, everybody is rooting, say, NDC here the Ensamra back, because there are abysmal performance of Nana Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia and an MPP are buying. That is it.
NDC, a party, I would me sure. Say your party needs both of you. The party can't afford to lose any of you. So when how are you going to bring him on board?
Well, me antecedent, let me catch you say. In 2005, in 2002, many Alhaji Collins Dauda in a contest for chairmanship election, for national organizership election.
Collins Dauda?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, Alhaji Collins Dauda is one of the long-serving, you know, officials of this party. Sabrina, ye two abaniwe ya me defeat no. We all came together to rally, run, and work as a team. Until eventually, no, later, no, Okokoye, regional chairman of the party in the Brown region. And Sana, Odi and Nimkani at the Ama, Eko winning political power. The same thing, 2005, Eridex, Congress, I acquired Ofosu. And also, no, Yura Kofi Potofi, later, Obeye, chairman of the party, only in the contest for organizers' position. Ofosu, and also, me di nkunim e wono so me wie ye no e na me drafted the bar organizational department when you create for the first time you create election directorate and na Dr. Kofi Potofi e be ye the first election director of the party na me ye national organizer no ye election director and ye adwuma bo mu na etime bo aye e ma ye win e ye 2008 elections no. After 2018, I'm not contested for chairmanship elections. No, many Yamami Betimo Drisu, and Ambassador Dana Budapi, and Alhaji Hudiyaya, the first general secretary of the party, and Mr. Daniel Nai, na or Greater Accra regional chairman at one time, and some national vice chairman of the party. We know when they see a kind of Ebra. And also party from the first thing I did was to bring all of them together. Madame Betimo Drisu, my appointed as National Executive Committee member. And now, the chairman of the legal committee of the party. Intimate na si akan de, but yanto na ntwe ye hwe the qualities ne modern ne dwumade obetimi aba abedi. Yewura Dana Bodakwi ene Hudiaya were brought on board at the political committee of the party, one of the highest committees. President Mahama Nkasa chairs our committee. No, Omienu nyina came and served on the political committee. Yewura Daniel Ebeka, the strategic group, normal boy, develops a strategic document. No, I have shown, sir, I am always prepared to bring people on board, even if I contest with them. And it will not be out of place at all. It will be in keeping with my time-tested, practice. And they say, "You talk about New Year. Obia, you know, we see a kind. When to me ending kunima, we will find a place for you because NDC ejumano so, na ejumai for niswa. It will create opportunity for everybody to have something to do in the party."
So you'll be comfortable working with us, Edwin Ketia?
I will not have any problem at all.
What if he wins?
Well, that's not going to be the case. I'm going to win.
You win?
Yes.
Ube win?
Me win the election.
Memory that I bet was national chairman. I've
gone around the country. I have campaigned.
Okay.
I have confidence and faith in my delegates. They have never failed me. In all these times, 2002, I contested and won. 2005, I contested and won. 2000 and maybe some election, 2015, I was Kumasi Congress. I contested for vice chairman. Vote a vice chairman. Only the pension. What the media now? Now chairman enipa enumne ka eno nyina no ya yepe. That's the sort of confidence that the NDC has in me. In 2018, it was a very, very difficult elections. Obi NDC mubia onim the environment within which I won the 2018 chairmanship election. No, we attest to the fact that NDC delegates e wo gidi omu. Me gidi pass adwuma mabaye no over the past 4 years. No. They are not disappointed in me. Oko baby I don't know kaso say ye nu ye ho da say ye to ababa o e be ye national chairman. Na baby ade party na do ne de ye to aso e na ye de be ma.
Kese wonye ojai udati omo pe
esa nipa na omo so mpe gugura na omo na da party na no 2016 year campaign coordinators. Look at where our votes went.
4.4.
You see, you lose your parliament. Politics are here, no. You need a strategic person. You need a strategic thinker. You need a visionary person. You put two and two together. Now, ultimately allow things to happen. Maybe a chairman. I am not just an ordinary chairman. I'm a chairman who understands deeply the politics of this country. I know how to turn things around, and I know how to put the available human and material resources together to achieve optimum results. Wow, someone share administrative efficiency and our performance efficiency. It is somebody who is able to use less to achieve more, and that is exactly what we did. Your opposition, we use less to achieve more. Your government, we had more, but we were not able to maximize what we have. A leader of the party anymore, with me use less to achieve more. No? That is a strategic leader. And in strategic management, and when they can say efficiency. Efficiency, they say, ubetimi reduce losses. Now I maximize it gains. Inti enwa na ede ya adwuma. Gidi yamfa politics o. Buga yamfa politics. Because se wunye strategic person na wunkuta ideas ubetimi put two strategic things in place. Now the gidi the buga be ya. When you baba ho so now the fam too. Entino, I disagree with people who continue to say, oh, 2024 there, we need a radical, we need a fearless, and we need a bold leader. I believe in the maxim of Obama. Obama said, we don't need strong men. We need strong institutions. Professor, build a party in a year. Look at your institutions. Look at the structures of the party. What did we do right? And it may be 2020 election. No, it means a quantum leap in our vote. And then it may be Caesar, we need that for 24 years. Do you know that? Or can't we enough seat, 24 years now NDC and winning seat in that. Do you know that Tema East about 20 years now NDC and winning seat in that. Do you know that Ayenswano constituency in the Eastern region 24 years now NDC and winning seat in that. Do you know that Wenchi in the Bono region about 24 years now you winning seat in that. Ask yourself, say, what happened? Until Nasani money now, yet me turn the situation around.
Tell me,
I know there a political strategy. You better can't we will use it and polish it to beat the MPP and beat them very, very well in 2024. I want to assure you that MPP will suffer a crashing defeat in the 2024 elections because we have the strategy. But we will beat them again. In 20 election, they had all the money. They had all the goodies. They had all the vehicles. I told them no more rally square cars no kitano rally grounds will come baby on parking. But the nyansa and the day a year jumano. Enti sankrofo kan radical. Abusuapanyi oko kromuna santokwasi na wone abusuafo nam na wodi kan korro ntoma na wokontokwa na asem no etwa han na bekwa kwatana se aka asem no. That is it. You see, you need a party chairman who brings dignity, who brings respect, who brings, a semblance of, that kind of a. Now, radical youth organizers, you need those radical youth organizers. You need those radical organizers. They should go to the field. Uko krobim na nkola to boaboa. Nkola na to bo no panyin na so mama to bo no mo. Panyina kasa medina bontin to bo. And so you don't need a chairman who will be radical. You don't need it. And I want to underline it to the NDC delegates that you don't need a radical chairman. You need a chairman who brings dignity, honor, and respect to the party and who will be able to bring the party into order when we are going out of order. And be able to energize the youth, energize the women, energize our Zongo caucus, energize our organizers on the ground to ensure that they go in and deliver the results. And when they go in and deliver the results, assemble it there. You don't expect me to do buga. Otherwise, we will not bring honor and dignity into the party. Your party is respected, and a lot of people respect the NDC. Your branding, no assassin. When people, so look at the numbers and look at the following. In the last election now, about 2020. No. Do you know what we did? We managed to touch base with all segments of society. Ghana Bar Association, Ghana Registered Nurses Association, TUC, a friend said, Potak4, and UTAG4, and all those who matter. We opened the doors of the party. We made the party open and transparent. We brought people who otherwise wouldn't have come. Do you know this? NDC first, now, we have lawyers for NDC more. Ninya de pa. They say I'm no say. Yet me encourage your lawyers. I will party no mama kan ho bom. The last time omo ko share our Aqua Safari ko first conference no about 230 lawyers. And now must sign up say ye ho de say e be boa NDC party no. Na eba legal issues are yet me akwa
230 lawyers.
Okay, and someone ye did know Ghana ha nyina say he also lawyer Jogan Adaudu and na otimi free ha ahomache one no ko say he also no akwa kodi asemo moye. A friend is saying Pusiga Dr. Yini na neko noko Jomoro case no na Edugita Makro na oko Asin North na the venerable lawyer Chachuchi Kata na oko omu nyina ye adwuma pro bono omo njiska. All of them, Tony Lita, Marietta Brewer Piopo, Dr. Basit Bamba, any one more, ye womako, Yankasa legal director, Abraham Amaliba, any Baba Jama, a Juma on my ye, a dia boye, no omo free omo nyisikano. And yasam ketwa. If NDC were to pay for legal services, I can maybe a but we have created a certain environment that the lawyers feel very encouraged and they are working for the party. Enti menimu kase no, me san maye de another strategy say, yen call law school, yen call identify law students no, na yen hwe womo NDC for na yen no womo and start and no womo kasa. At the last time that they pass out, no, 70 of them are NDC lawyers.
Hey.
We yadi homo yadjuma and no more babeka 230 no. There were about 300 lawyers. And unti policy be amede by going to 2024 no. Matuni didn't say one lawyer, one constituency project.
One lawyer, one constituency
project. Yeah, assign lawyer about kumbia na ya de nako constituency no akobom. First, obebom am on legal education. Emrana ya de to about your constitutional instrument. See I 216 and I see I 95 and I said near the regulating both registration and elections. You need somebody to explain the legal implication and application of those laws. And no chamua, ya say it's as the because Supreme Court on the day of voting, I be count no. Sa lawyers no ya do mo akọ constituency no. They will be part of the NDC constituency coalition teams. I will be collecting results no. I will pull electoral commission coalition center on. Because I address the Supreme Court bill, the matter must be settled at the constituency level once and for all. That is what I'm bringing on board. And then me know NDC Nansanya yen pro forum for ekoye fourth national summit ewo Ajeso Anita Hotel no. Pe wani behwe na hwe the array of professionals, accountants, engineers, doctors, lawyers, and what have you. Woman nyina ba badwan NDC. Da ye ko wo hwe bas omo team ni nipa be Google professors from the university and others. Omo ba we see NDC brand no yasesa no. The NDC brand has changed. And courtesy to the kind of, visionary leadership, the party, as a some party, no. And we are winning the hearts and minds of people. And that is why in the 2020 elections, with little, look at how many Ghanaians voted for us. And this whole issue, say, and a radical, Makato said, and you talk about the about 2024. About the year too. But that doesn't mean say NDC never chance to say yanchichiri and sanguichi. Na yamuri yasum yembra yesu krasi emaye. And we are introducing a number of strategic measures in place even to deal with internal security of the party. Your party also say our party in the structure now. We don't have security and intelligence unit within the party. And I'm proposing, say, moving forward, let us also establish security and intelligence unit in the party. And then we must be able, National Congress here, party internal security, Ghana police, every day, every interface, and they are led by professional security officers. But people who have held very respectable position in the military, in the police, and other allied security services, they constitute the NDC Security Committee. A bread we say, you be extend that facility across the regions and the constituencies. Near to me, building security consciousness. Near to me, a training them, no matter how to manage their own security. And some of them, as for strategic reasons, we can't discuss them with. But I want to assure NDC team supporters, and they say, in 2024 election. And as a responsible political party, year 2020 election, a number of reservations by a very powerful committee made up of Nana Tudazi, former chief of staff, Professor Kwame Nahoe, and some of our legal luminaries, and other people, and don't bobu, and now 1 more year, electoral reform proposals. Among the proposals, we are also looking at security on elections day. Argentina on election day, police report me for live ammunitions. Eba 2 nipa 2 ewotachima ekumu. When we know, say, even for route control purposes, you can either use rubber bullets, use water cannons, or use hot water and pepper spray and other accoutrement that the police will use. Why should they allow them to carry live ammunition? Those are the things that we need to address and ensure that in going to the 2020 elections, 2024 elections, these things do not happen again. And we as a party will make sure that those reforms are put in place. Because every election be a baby, after 4 years, we do reform processes so that the things that did not go on well, moving forward. And that is the assurance I want to give our people. Say, and yes, I'll be sure but I carry, and now so for a two, and now so the bansre, now I say you are a radical leader. We need strategic leaders who will be able to put systems in place. Your democracy, our cost, and we are going to ensure that that does not happen. Many can say you are engaging a number of agencies, including the United Nations, UNDP, including ECOWAS, including AU, YACOM meetings, Kofi Annan Center, Peace Council, any Adigna, going into the next election. This situation ain't me unhappy because we are not going to sit down there for some police, trigger-happy policemen to come on election day and fire guns and kill people and get away with it. We have made petitions even up to the United Nations to seek justice for those people who were killed in Tachiman, those who were killed in Ododododo, those who were killed in Zabzugu, in Savlugu, and those who were killed in Abrikuma Central. That matter has not died, and we pursued it to its logical conclusion.
Yeah, friend of Samuel Ofosu Ampofo. Me akra manum so me mo no so anum so akra. Na the beto aso. Me fa questions on Facebook. Which one question be am kan? Making it clear to you. So me throw question answer o. Na Fabra na yembu sama. What do you know? At Tonchaya, or comment no so de be kind nyina. To me, I send it questions no so on Twitter. Yenta be kan wa ha. Na yet me can those of you are more me producer number, or me number, or your attitude number, JB so ha. Those of you in Ashanti region, more JB number no. Wait me I send no question no JB phone so men sabe kan wa ha na met me. Honorable Ofosu Ampofo, why is it that all the NDC MPs are supporting you? Tell me. Don't dodge this question. Why?
Well, me too, 16 to 3 weeks ago, I'm a buyer. Indication that I'm getting is that several of the MPs are supporting me. And I don't think that they are making any mistake at all. Because the MPs need to be more Juma. You see, sometimes you need a leader who is very accessible, a leader that will be there for the people at all times. Me too, my phones at a communication center. My phones. Any people be me fee, number me officer. How are you doing this? Because Captain, when you say the beer, I have to put my phone on. A friend said airplane
mode,
flight mode. And some with me and some with me rubber for surgery. My phone to me ringing from Anopa 5:30. It could see 10 non-stop. I major calls. But you know that is one of the strengths. Me come baby my come baby ma and crop friend me. Come on from the constituency be. Or from me no me kasa or kasa kakra bi no asre me say dey. I say yes, I told them that when I call you, you will pick it. They are all around me. You have picked my phone, and everybody is happy. But he no more dechi. Obi kura de ekwa no ho say ebinom kura ye argument na wa frɛ sɛ national chairman me frɛ no be fa ne phone sisi ya o fa ya say chairman enye bibia o me say wo be fa phone na me frɛ wa fa na no nko anti ye fa wasɛm
sɛ me frɛ ye yeah sɛ ne ye nkwa ne hu sa ma ne
and I'm dealing with the whole country 275 constituencies, millions of people who are calling. It is not easy, but you see, a leader must be accessible. Any good leader must be accessible. Now, accessibility is one of my strengths.
Okay.
When
catch me.
In my friend, the soft side of politics. And in one of the writings that I'll be doing, and I'm happy that my brother Ras is here. We call international diplomacy. I'm be a friend of soft diplomacy. It is the order of the day. And your hard diplomacy. And the day in winning wars, say, a soft diplomacy. In your marketing, get your bit me a yama in Nipabi. Me buy you, me president Mama Trans, no, me can say, you penny for my sum again. Now, more kumo, one more party, no, it been me already that demo, it been on for said they have been forgotten, it been so be a Missile Marcia. Let's draw a program and start visitation of our old folks, old cadres, old party executives. Do you know what that one is doing for the party? There was a time where you had some painful baby, including Dr. Tony Dunum, you call a friend and say, Honorable Kuntu Blanson, and the Brigadier Smith, and the Koya call Peter Namfuri, former IGP. I was several under NDC as IGP. Even though one NDC card-bearing members, you feel say having served under our government, I was say party they show concern for their themselves. I call General Nokeno, they call one more dear trans. Lectures are your call G1. We say, who call a friend the Kofi Annan Center, master's degree for 2 years, sir. Visit na call near money share and you cannot get it anywhere. Do you know? Any President Mama call a year war. We lost one of our stalwart party officials, a friend Alaji Jamatutu. And now you call na show. You're former MP for Wa Central and former deputy majority leader. Near friend Honorable M.A. Yes, on tap of Young that you call no na you friend M.A. Yes, M.A. said, "Who never transit. Actually, better carry white and the transit and who President Mama no who party mpanyfo ayababesa no na nani age." Do you know that 5 days after that visit, M.A. said pass on? The man Frey said this was the opportunity that M.A. was looking for. Because he passed on. When you said dancer, you call so many any Krobodumasi. Ekosra Major Tetete, one of the founding members of the party and a former regional minister for Eastern Region. Ekosra MTN. We no member friend MTN. Michael Tenyano. Ekosra no. Ekosra your first MP for Ilo Krobo friend no Honorable GJ Kwashi. Da ye call Kwashi ho no. Ekosra na President Mama ne party leaders Ekosra no. Ye call na aye festival. No makofa Krobofo agro. And if you why ma and a nija buffio, enti NDC was soon now free wa a Debbie Bedua, former president, any party chairman, any penny for Beba Abesrao, fee. It was game changer. You call your papa IK and J Mafu. So what in the dinner? Ninuane honorable Yawasafu Mafu. No me don't know, but who NDC, MPP. Ajay Mafu was the secretary for PND Secretary for Agriculture. And somebody in the office of the president near there. And the Kosrano. Now Kosrano. A friend the 4. And it was very emotional, Captain. Very emotional. A friend the 4. The man they are well to do. They are in big enterprises are BBD. A friend I don't buy. And the Kosrano say, the man say, on papa find on shamansa. Now on handle over to yes, because one who send this party no on papa soon no party na ka on papa. Near my can we actually dear. Mean to me can ha. But I'm just telling you that these are the soft side of politics. If you want to increase your numbers, you do something that makes your party exceptional and attractive for other people to come and join your party. And you win election. All these things are very important. If you disregard it, you won't get the numbers. Now, obiye bibi no akwa yes ni akosa na ye mu party mo ya bre ma na ya akono me kura mpese me ye den bedwa mu party bi. Recently me ya me campaign ya na me call Upper East Region. Hotel like koda e wo Bolga. Anopa ye na did na boys I know am call ye drivers and security for ni ade no nyan am say omu nyina trans ndi ndidi e na edidi na e bon komo na party for free no ma be Mami bi oha no frame awure bi and I say chairman I want to join your party and I'm sad I say what I have seen here the national chairman of the party eating with your drivers security people and your aides and others and the party for obi ba no so ni dia I say one man party na then I am akono I want to join it. This is how we maximize numbers in the political party. Intino the soft side of political organization, which appeals to the emotions, the conscience, and plays on the emotional keyboards of people. To say, look, this party is a party that I want to join because that is how we have carried the NDC to where it is now. I'm a very attractive brand. You know, about where you be on the NDC.
Then NDC.
The business you will see love. You will see outpouring of love. Meaning for whatever reasons. And this is for the women organizers on Pemasempa. Because I must say, be myself, me team and him, me tear myself. Intino, they are always there for me. And this time they will be there for me. Inti Sadia mo we no ni ama wo be lead the party a was say we ye then again yes we on some again I was say with me boan crofo now menton crofo woni me won kola me ensam bi me no mo eti on ban me obi ani ho ye me ba one of them nani papa me world coordinator e me constituency or ye party adwuma e no nya motor accident no free mu me fa ne ba no wo secondary school, I'm say SS4 for the Pioneer Secondary School. We share the school. I didn't call university. The money we university no. Every opportunity we bar for scholarship say. A nipan kwa brutrin ko sua de no. Mamfa me banko. The say papa no ba no na me de no koyo. Akoye the masters aba eti ho ye adwuma sese. Eso. There was a time that I had an opportunity. I'm back that time na free Eastern region about my cabinet. First cabinet meeting I'm call na. Me say you see Cuban scholarship near there my students I'm person call medicine near there. I had a farm manager. I was me farm so. And a secondary school. I went good aggregates. And I can make corporate Onya of Ofosu Tech wenya can make corporate all nation university. I mean nako. And I mean opportunity for one slot. One for banko. One for banko. One for Mabusi and Yanko. And I'm a fan of Banoko. And the Banako Kiba Abas is here or practicing as a doctor. I will handle. And I say, Nancy, yeah. Me call 2018, yeah. Me call yeah. Me campaign. Our northern region. And a young man be by and be home and see you. Chairman, I want to join your campaign team. Now me hear the free in this row. I'll be seeing if I'm saying now. I say campaign team. I've grown the ability. So call no more then. I'll be no so. I have been a deputy youth organizer in Bimbila before. It I want to be from me near here na. Me for posters I then at the aqua quatitare at the microphone. Or can't say it touch my soul. And I'm saying, and never come on board. And better make a and I'm in a year campaign. Now if you better name social media a year, you could be a new trip. You really are your boy. I'm winning chairmanship. I'm saying free tamale brand a brand kind. I better I'm in chain. I'm copy school man. And a year in LLB. And UPSC. He's a bright student. We are now there entrance exams. Our law school and a pass here. Sika wahi, abusia sika wahi. I have to take all the responsibility. I don't call law school. no wie me ye campaign ya me ho akire me a sika me dey tutu kwankra me nya bi no frem no so yes o mo apase nti no o mo kọ e friend say akọ graduation no e ho ka bro 11,000 Ghana cedis also koto robe also koto ni niama se ni se no say me nua me ni bi kura wo be se akra mabo no akọ graduate and then he has been called to the bar our lawyer say ya me namu ya me campaign no kra no say onko practicing no me nji 1 month bi e wo ni chamber ho e ma no na omwa me no from the campaign. This is how you build a party. You create opportunity for the youth. Amochina bi no youth nanya and that's what say that ye ni hwa they will come and take over.
Apart from so be boa mebru na wo party no no obey then na from ho won won be wo from hwa ye.
And what trickling down effect. Me ye one national chairman na matu kwan akọ every region not less than 10 times. I'm just being conservative 10 times. Ashanti region matu kwan akọ Ashanti region more than 60 times as a national chairman.
Hey,
yes, because
in 4 years.
Yes. This is me play ticket. I'm a jijigu. I am even being charitable by saying 60. Because me buy strategically no. Now Ashanti ni Eastern critical MIA if you want to win any election. Until I spent more time. You see, maybe here on phone and Oboho kesi. I spent more time in the Ashanti region. Until we were Ashanti region for the first time, you vote appreciated to over 650,000. That is how we work in a party. Ma visit every region. Ma baby. Matna party no match. I told you your party no na yem kwala national chairman crowd be no na your national congress and oba address congress and na say a big press conference bi and say who national chairman. But I have been the most ubiquitous chairman. Patron, who cannot hear dictionary. In the history of the party, me not just a national chairman. Me a campaign 2018 no. Me catch there young crop for say. Me there if you vote one, you take 3 free. I say, baby, I say buy one and get 3 free. Me there no vote one and get 3 free. Minchiro.
Vote one
and get 3 free. The first one I will be say, unya ye me chairman pen when you organizer. I can't. Because to be a my organizer of party for 9 years as national organizer. Remember a chairman part, not what say embedded in the chairman no, is an organizer.
Or the Obiba power.
Yes. They told me no say, oh to about me as chairman part when you're a communicator. Because I don't want to boast. But NDC, I do yeah penko for communicating for the party. No, I communicated for the party for over 20 years. Radio stations are Obeti, Peace FM, Kukuruku, Aduma FM, Jason, some they started here. Some of them we started day one when they started their programs. Go across the country to communicate for the party. It's about communication now. You vote for me and you also get a communicator free. You told me and Sano.
So vote one, get 3 free.
You told me and Sano. If you vote for me, you get an election expert free. Because I don't know it's about election. And somebody who has risen to become an election director of the party. So you're national chairman. I then until electoral process na see. On for organization come. Now above all no, on pushy communication into the party. These are the multiple factors. Media chairmanship no more. Ama ayes ronko a mababa yese midfielder ababia meda no metimi e pushy boss ema wingers no na strikers no na dey na etimi dey go. That is the
Patron also word in here saying
ubiquitous.
Okay, ubiquitous. I mean present, appearing, found everywhere.
I say MTN everywhere you see me person me man Crawford as you say. Gidi pa there. E obi a on nature. Now I don't want to mimic somebody. I want to remain my natural self. Ejuma amaye ene na metino. Eno na me de Now, in any case, if you have somebody, your team, now for say, will be a strategic, will be a communicator, will be a say, not will be so for say, or no so a bold and fearless. I don't know for bold and fearless, no man make a strategic and a friend is saying, results oriented leader. No, name for me, no moment, and achieve what we want to achieve. I believe in synergy. In synergy, the calculation for synergy, no, she said 2 + 2 is equal to 5. 2 + 2 is equal to 5.
Okay.
Now, me church room.
Do which room?
When you say Usain Bolt, Onua the fastest man on earth. When you say, Onua running the fastest 100 meters race, and the record no be to break here. But the Jamaican relay team, no, Cabo bomb 4. Called the same race a year 100. My friend said 4 by 100 meters. So the part 9 to 2 America we change batons no. Come American we try the same distance no. Divide this distance by 4 no. The speed was faster than Usain Bolt single-handed by fastest runner on earth. It means that there is something called synergy. Time and nane there is an extra element. Among extra mileage, and they achieve what individually. So we need to American individually. And you do time no boom and come in time for need 2 years on the boom. And so in politics and in organization, if somebody has a weakness and you have a strength, you bring your strength to add up to that person's weakness to achieve optimal results. You don't say, Sandy Panim free ho. I mean, Obako for downfall. And no business to me say me ni wha NDC to me win power because Yankasa no young founder of the party now or the founded party now, the charismatic leader JJ Rawlings is gone and the NDC party is still alive and kicking. What we need is teamwork. Se nipa miensa piaka na car no akonkuko bi so na se entime nkwa abrante ekituwa bi twam no ka se o meboaye kakra o de ne nsa be car no na ye for no na car na den a move na sparking. We don't discount anybody in politics. You allow ubia fan the strength, then the talent and famra, the enfanya juma, the enfanko. And the reason why metiwa enifa no bebre blame me. See I can't send bebre they are also you are not responding. You see, as a leader of the party, to be quiet in press conference, no any campaign launch, no mommy blistering attack. Now means what they are no. Oh, when are you going to also launch yours? Now also koya, and there will be no party for us to take now. Sometimes it takes 2 to tango. In the interest of peace, in the interest of party unity, in the interest of preservation of the NDC identity and our brand, no. Now I thought we will see a movie restrain to keep the party together. You understand what I'm saying? Until there are also several Ghanaians almost feel say me posture say me nkasa me respondo me tinye tit for tat no. One feel say that is what is keeping this party. Do you know that there was a day papa be friend me a friend no Mr. Kuamo Boating or friend me free achimoda na my respondo actual letter be statement be in response to some of the attacks that were made against me. And I'm say in the interest of party unity, no. Papa no friend, no. The man cried like a child.
Oh,
Osusa, I say, Chairman, you have saved our party. Chairman, you have saved our party. And then we say, oh, Babel launch you dear. Now so what can be. Now we twa, now we yato. Okay, party you. Me say Papa no so tie me a. A friend no ku amobati. Osu ti say na akola so.
how?
And Odama say, I've saved my party. I told them, people must put the party interest above their personal parochial interest. And on this note, I want to get up and salute Alhaji Hudu Yaya. Alhaji Hudu Yaya is the first general secretary of the party. Onuna Oma party asset Odi general secretary you know. Edrubabi ma or step aside say uncontested election view. 4 years we mu And Obama send the person of the party to be vice chairman. And obey one of the national vice chairman. And on this one, and they do baby. And no, yes, sir, if you vice chairman, a person will be the chairman. Or your campaign for Ghana for Nana, Maya Kudu Kumasi. Da ye beto abano. And I'm paying for friend no say, I like you, dear. The wood Jinasa about we are. And ye, so step down. Alaji Hudia step down on the election day. Meanwhile, my Ohagina in Nimsa history. No? And Fisadano, he has earned my greatest respect. Under my administration, Alaji Hudia has played various roles. Conflict resolution.
And you've been stepping down.
Oh no, I'm just telling you, sir.
I'm
just telling you, sir.
I'm only asking.
Edu Babia, we don't have to put our personal interests. But we have to consider the larger interests of the party. After all, and some as our contest, and I want to challenge my general secretary to come and tell me, say, President Mahama, man penifo, esim konwande ye trans say what say. Sansem yin nam ewiem. But Ofosu say emwa party no. Ofosu say Ofosu Ampofo as chairman ma ye madwuma yie. Ofosu say general secretary say dunkete wa ye nadwuma yie. Ye nyina ndi ye lemu na anka beya, and I want to use the word yem build a common slate. As a slate no ebema ye campaign na aye mrama ye. They are spending less so that the resources now they fight among ourselves. So we pull that resource to fight our common opponent, which is the MPP. These meetings took place. And so nobody should deceive you, say, when you be unfret, any young Kasa say, this is not good for the party. And then Crawford frame me beside me say, I don't know Chroma Yashes. I say Chroma Yash. For some reasons, because of method, Mintie radio, Mintie the Akoso, Minya Kwanko social media, because me started my campaign to be at 3 a.m. Now delegates are trying me. I remember going to Ampofo. You do hot model. Now you feel say, Kronma you di na about 12 something. And they say, then I hear you in na koda.
12 midnight.
Now me say, office no more here. You call another delegacy in that office or air trying me. And I'm saying, I was a chairman. Say, won't one over her. You be sleeping. Me had the hammer there to cry. Be train.
Enti Mahama meeting no.
Pacho, I don't want to go into any nitty-gritty. But Biamaka say, I'm just correcting a factual inaccuracies. Be also say, Ubin country, Ubin two, before Ubin no Ubin Kasai. Me pass me details. I'm just setting the record straight. Say there had been interventions, and I believe, say Ambassador. Victor Smith, I call baby, I call Casa Sema. Ya troll letter tintin. Ya troll letter tintin say nothing like that. I am saying that it happened. And I want somebody to come and deny that it never happened.
Something I can say. A friend Samuel Ofosu Ampofo. Me pese me twene bebre na wa bre pa na me gidi se edwe bia wo ye na wuduru ba bia yetimi ehwe ho de ani die ma na mpani for bow show. So he told me, said the best I can do for you, Captain, is going to be 1 hour. I said okay, no problem. He's done more. From 8:40 to 10:30. And for 10 minutes, it's also 2 hours.
All right, because there are some other issues I'm going to address.
Address it. Maybe I'm going to tape no one.
Captain, party I assume you. Yeah, the Akuma ne adwin na ne assume party. And now him.
The big joker.
Yes, me MPP.
Yes, we are there.
MPP.
Obi crash on Facebook was a disappointed MPP man.
Yes, me MPP. Look, sometimes I pray. Say, can you hope me nipa ni no mu the kind of sacrifices I am moving my amasa party we see. Metivoy. I have survived 3 accidents as national organizer of this party. Three accidents. If you okra, car no somersault 3. Emra, Onua no Mike Meno. I think he saw. Say, I'm supported by an orthopedic belt to keep me straight because my somersault, my spinal problem for so many years because of this party. And then it is their comfort of their homes at the social media, so it will try on PBR. Now, me can say, why Ubejina Hoa because national chairman of the party. Now, be did not tell no good anymore. Then you are not NDC. No NDC, full-blooded NDC person will sit on social media or sit on traditional media and run his national chairman down. Minimum radio station be any public so. Yamaye Chapia Enna, Omatiso no Mudi Matem Debia. There is no NDC in them. They are not NDC. Until they can insult us and decide, they say, I'm a bachelor who leads the NDC. I will tell them today that our delegates who are NDC, they cannot change their minds because those who are NDC, they know what is good for the NDC. And they will take a decision and shame all of them when the decision time comes in. Because when we determine those radio stations, and determine who leads the NDC. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we doing this? When did they become NDC? And today they can have the effrontery to say, the national chairman of the NDC is in bed with MPP. To the extent that people can go around and say, you can't see a baby or party no more. Now, or change here frame or say, my yet, no matia, no mamma jaya. And can person be better than dear back pet. When this one, I can't see me can't see my yen. You see, I cannot be trusted because I can pay me a grand people for crowd and music media campaign. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Because we want to win an election? Integrity is very, very, very important to me. Now, President Rawlings, edited a movie from revolutionary time. NDC mono. Fasika and nada yo. Me, Captain, with me sorry no pa. Me Eddie less than 50 Ghana cedis no survive for a day. Because me sorry no pa ko to ko si manum. E wi an ma di me dok mo ne menchen nam. Na nwumire no mabo man pesi. Na me de ko bi atwutwum no mada. That is the kind of person that I am. I don't live a flamboyant lifestyle. And na meti ho am here NDC chairman no. So me here sika aba me 137 members of parliament. Wo mu ha na me fa telephone aka tell no say enne me ho akire me nti be boa me o me boa me. Na me makwa kase me kwa gye MPP for. Me jo sika na me dey ayden. So all sorts of dirty propaganda is going around. Oh, I feel the chairman of MPP. He is in bed with MPP. Obi Kura say, I am a mole. I'm a mole in MPP, NDC. Can you believe it? A national chairman of a party, and you can have the courage to say that national chairman is a mole. National chairman of a party, I feel a mole. Oh, party, no. This is what is going around. We must be ashamed of ourselves for doing this thing to ourselves. We are bringing the image of the NDC very, very, very low. This election will be over. And we must cherish relationship. This election will be over. And we'll sit down and reflect the damage that we have done to ourselves. You see, speakership election now, yeah, speaker no. National chairman, Echo MPP Nibiho, so Koton speaker seat, Speaker seat is yet beton.
Says I got on day.
Me Koton speaker seat,
a bagbin.
Bagwe, a bright be speaker, me Kosa, me Koton, me this Kadamaton speaker seat.
How?
Obia, my bresso, yet me 137. Ya pray. Abua Amma Yenya Speaker of Parliament. Me one piece view. They will tell you the strategy that I adopted in getting the speaker elected. I won't discuss it here. But they all know how we manage to get speaker elected. Ofosu agro. Ofosu sorry ya na MPs ne ye charge ama. Omo call ho no ma. Ebi no every ballot box cry. Ye twatwa omo ye che wom. Anke ye ballot papers no every omo no mo agu fam. Do you think it was easy? Do you know what went into it? Do you know the strategy that went into it? Do you know the meetings? Do you know how the MPs were put together? Do you know the things that we did before they got there? Do you know how Asinov MP got into parliament and sat on his seat in spite of the fact that bailiffs were looking for him to serve injunction on him? But I want to tell people, say, do you know why our MPs had to sit in buses, buses, to go to parliament? Do you know? Do you know? It's a strategy. It's political strategy. That is my strength. My strength is to think outside the box and provide solutions and answers to the party. I am appealing to our party people. Say, they should not be deceived by flattering words. They should not be deceived by deceptive, wicked, malicious propaganda that is being waged against the personality of Ofosu Ampofo. My reputation is intact, and my record is intact. NDC amason no mason party ya ma obi nya me ho asem enkan until recently. Latter-day Saints who have found themselves in the NDC, they feel they are more NDC than us. They feel they are more Muhammad than us. They should slow down. This party will survive on principles that we hold dear. I had to build this party. Principle of solidarity, principle of comradeship, principle of we are each other's keeper. Yeah, party, each one for himself, God for us all. That is not the NDC that I came to know. That is not the NDC. And that is why I am penny phobia honorable to be quachinum, honorable Kwampe Pranum, Kwamina Hoenum, Atua Hoenum, now who send ya, one more bond together for all these years and they continue to bond. That is where we must learn something from them. Say, and then Timia Kuta Umua, Winina, Timia Tnasa, Aya Jumaka, when some of them were ministers, were students, schoolboys, and they are still working together. If we forget about our roots and what the NDC stands for, we do it at the peril of our lives as a party. It is any more we are causing now. And Kofona Maki Kana, Nachachama, yes, Mr. Whit me whom you know, say, Achama Bonnie Bend, why ye? Young party, party beer, executive powers of the party is vested in the general secretary of the party and not the national chairman. Today, everything that has gone wrong for some people is the scapegoat. Well, I say opinion do you manti. Theater and my me I'm doing it in the interest of the party. I'll protect this party. I'll protect the people in this party. I asked what's for God. Yes, me who to the extent to say me who say you to no, I withdraw from that election. I can tell you that I have been in battles in various by-elections. Me can you commit me 12 by-elections amako. Mako ododo by-election. They didn't need Taki Kome, EBD MP. Mako as once by-election, they did Muntaka EBD MP. Mako Kumau by-election. Mako Amanfi West by-election, Kufia Sante, Mako Willensi by-election, Honorable Nimakan, a disqualified, and a by-election. Mako Bimbila by-election, Ibn Chambers, and resign, Echo was, by-election. Mako Navrongo Central by-election, Honorable Achulu, a woo ya by-election. Mako Talensi by-election. Mako Atiwa by-election. Mako Gomwa is by-election.
A chubby big it will be.
Maybe a chair will be oh, Macron grandson not by election. Maybe a MP because he never be a no 2 months by election. By election be anywhere. Menkoye. Now, Ayawaso West Pogon by election was not an ordinary by election. The first time was state security agencies at SWAT cars, military hardware, AK-47, a camouflage, a mask woman, a tutu, a bunker for them, a prepra woman. It has never happened in the history of this party. It is only under Nana Akufo-Addo government. And a sad deal we see is here. And what do we do? When human lives are at stake, sometimes if you're a leader, you take the most prudent decision. Life is precious than any other thing. And yet, no crime say, me take a unilateral decision. I'm a consult to be a. That's not President Mahama. I will vote a region. Born to for the flag bearership elections. I called him. I told him about the situation. You're in charge of security. You know, even when we went to Brempon Fie, a war zone, even to talk to him, no, because of the noise and the environment, you could share in the bedroom and something about what is happening in that by-election and what he wants to do. You can't catch it. Say, there's a by-election in the Nipabi Wunamojabi on Soren Kotwaba. And I want to place it on record that our parliamentary candidate never went and voted on that day. And when we weigh all the options, we thought, sir, it is better to save lives. It's better to put the security. And that is how President Mahama said, or say, we have shown leadership because we took the security and life of people into consideration by withdrawing from that by-elections. It was not a cowardly decision. It was born out of the care for human life. And because you're international relations, you're the battle of asymmetry. That battle of asymmetry, even now Ukraine for Russia for Russia fought to bomb, Ukraine fought to bomb back in free Russia. Free Ukraine and Russia. It is Antoka. And Antoka.
Yeah, boo. What's the matter?
Now, so you focus to no more too. Now, one can say when you're prepared, say you'll be able to meet them. Even soldiers, they retreat. They go back to reorganize themselves and come and continue the battle. It's not about baby. I say, and to come here, dinner. We know. I say, you're temporary. No more withdraw.
Tactical retreat.
Tactical retreat. That is what we do. And as a management, expert and somebody who has managed organizations near them, I know where to zig and where to zag. And I also know how to consult and get decisions that will be in the right, So that decision that you take here led to a number of things. And I want everybody who is listening to me, who is an ND person, to know, say, that single decision, trigger international uproar against Ghana. President Mahama any young could share diplomats, ambassadors, and high commissioners in a friend say, Peduasi Lodge Resort, so Peduasi, and ambassadors, and high commissioners in Nakusha, and he for no chile wom. Tadia Nana Akufo-Addo under his presidency, Adia all year, Ghana honey, and it's a by-election. Obako Tia, we said 2020 begins from today. There was international pressure. And Akufo-Addo and Sore Keke, and of course set up a short commission. And Sore Keke, and of course passing a law to disband vigilantism. If those things had not happened, perhaps I also West Gono would have been replicated in all the 275 constituencies on election day, December 7, 2020. That decision did a lot to sanitize the political environment. For me, I don't regret taking that decision. And I believe that under the circumstances, it was the best decision that we took.
Finally, the almighty Samuel Ofosu Ampofo leaked tape.
And also him. And
can be a woman.
And any part they are propaganda for this. My friend said, Congress here, Many of Bonivia. The 2 hours was going by election. Sami Jamfi eko Asempa FM kwaye program. Onya akasakata kakraba one Nanabi intem. My information is that Nanabi eyi ne nsa eponche no. Oponche no. Our communicators didn't take it kindly. Say their commander-in-chief, Sami Jamfi, commander-in-chief in charge of communication, has been assaulted. Enti no. Wamu edomu na degu from. If the party cannot provide them security at the various radio stations, Omukoye Jumani TV stations there, and the Omunko and Koye Jumabio. This was a very difficult situation. Coming on the hills of Ayawaso West Wogon. Into me frey and penny for some of the senior communicators. Let me say a minority leader, Honorable Haruna Drishu was there, Alaji Suhini, and most of the senior communicators in our just to give them a pep talk and assure them, say, party no, a better kind of first was added in NCBU. I am told. Sir, during that meeting, NOB a record of proceedings of the meeting. And now, you called Dr. Tape. And Nunti said, if I called Toma MPP, you said, then the tape got into the hands of MPP. And I the call police. I called report. I went to the police. First time I called, you have bought tape, HHSCC. You have bought 1 minute. You have bought 30 seconds. Ni abose na me enya asoma me ko kan asem a ya twetwa sisi enti my position was that tape has been doctored. You can say ya doctor bibia na e kire say ya twetwa si e na ne abon kan ya kofa we na kofa na de kofa bo enti I cannot own that tape. The statement and one of the original court say the tape is doctored. I have never said anywhere, say it is not my voice. I said the tape is doctored. And when I'm a lawyer, so I could know my court 70 times. 70 times. Na per courage. Ubi a court 70 times or your party chairman. Or courage. I was saying peer cordial election or court campaign. As I better the beer. Many numbers of yours may be as what I'm court. Now, you know, my driver says, you also my back court. My back is adjournment.
Why drive it all the way from Sejuyosu to Accra?
Just to. I never became frustrated. Me court and I'm a party. Third year, and me boost near the Nanes and me come. Me peer free, court honor, me tram me come, and my roko to know. Now, my share my party in Tadia. Me do I say, hey, you know what about? Me say, yes, Ejumano, party Ejuma, me my way, and your day, a mumma boom. Me the way you now some party, no. Do you know that in America, when they say America is at war, they don't change their commander-in-chief. You have your national chairman facing these charges because of your party, Ejuma. What you need is solidarity and support, and not stabbing you at the back and trying to remove your seat under your authors. That is not how we should build our party. Na eno bia ko so ojina court enti moto abama no pa MPP for the court assembly court no makwa. I have confidence in my legal team, very strong legal teams. We know because they have made a submission of no case, and I believe that in not too distant future this case will not see the light of day, because me lawyer some me assurance say from all the evidence oh my God a submission of no case nanka ya say sa court case and nipa de nam e de campaign say moto abama na MPP probably be twen akoko. Do you know the person MPP is afraid of? The person MPP is afraid of is Ofosu Ampofo. Because anywhere that I go, I change the game. Maybe contest election or Tema West. Tema West, na gap at that MPP near this in terminal. I came in and closed it almost. I won the seat. Bibi the sea and can be winning Tema West seat. Enti Adentina, maybe a national chairman. You see, you kidnap a maybe Canadian for maybe Kumasi. Oh, won't me say, and you for some Ampofo. On the crown or talk car, Range Rover na kwana, or the cocoa napo mano, no sa range for some of the man. Range Rover the number year 2019 or 2018. Me ankasa me car me kuta no 2012. Me kuta Toyota Sequoia 2012. Me latest car ye the man me ye chairman 20 but that time 2015 car. Then na but me akoye Range Rover year 2019. Ato mo obi say on fanko kidnap o. Me call court. Me dey asem no court but see na your court system no me masama yes ma ka gu tape so no there. Ma court 70 times. Won to me dey okati am here me dey no court. Now up till now they have not called the case once. That is the Ghana judicial system for you. I feel there, but what that CBR, principal invited me. Invited me said that I say, oh, for example, I say, oh, Koshi, KJT market. Now KJT market is so yet mission no. KJT market, when you first will see it started when I was a local government.
No, police invited you.
They invited me to media. Muse,
oh, Koshi,
KJT market. They were charging me for arson. And they're true. And they're afraid. Me say. I didn't know na MPP for anyone who say one best stop me from doing my work and frustrate me because they know that if you leave me alone, my strategy will change the game for the NDC. And in spite of all this harassment, all this intimidation, all this court issue, look at the results in 2020, and it will tell you why the MPP continue to intimidate. Say, who the matter also? I say MPP for me Vietnam radio so say Ofosu Ampofo na moto obama na ye anytime MPP start campaigning for a candidate how many say how they no mo ye na NDC for buafu no matter about here nipa no they are doing it to anger our support base no can say MPP for na support Ofosu Ampofo. It's a strategy that they are using. If you fall to that strategy you throw your good material away and then we turn bro ni we turn quality TV and they call black and white TV.
Thank you so much. His name is Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, National Chairman, NDC. As of any, praise God.
Hallelujah.
Sons of God.
March forward.
University. Yebedi echiri. Yabe ya aduma. Memenda. Yeswe in we are. Yabe to us.
That's a prophecy never boom.
Yeah, honorable Pejadimwa. You better so.
Body beats. Say a sika obi, eja party obi. But mafia no mercy. Why mafia do ti? They be economy, oh any. Say you see guy, oh, be. Hey, you good,